need this W so bad to be able to qualify to the next round. King of Kings facing off the lone representative of the Myanmar. Hylos T-posing just for the vibes. We're gonna see here who's gonna win as Padang is gonna welcome us into the Light of Dawn.
Ooh, look at the plays, look at the moves! Bam!
Bam. Directed by Michael Bay.
Snapdragon Pro Series, let's go! And already, a bit of an aggression here. I do wonder, again, for both teams, what's the strategy here? Where is the chess match gonna take them? Is it the gold lane where RRQ technically have an edge with the the very meta Granger that has secured 2 Savages? Or is it gonna be a mid lane thing? Because especially with RRQ, they like to play with the Rin's Edoc synergy themselves. Looking at the emblems right here though, Festival of Blood and Thrill for Toy using the Granger, so a good bit of sustain. But even the Farsa here, knowing that there's gonna be a dive attempt, there's gonna be tries for Falcon Esports to kind of dive in the backline, goes for the tenacity on that Farsa. It's something you're seeing, just as a precaution, as always.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a good time here for Benny, man. There's just too much long-range potential coming in from RRQ, as this might be the first skirmish. No, looks like they just want to play it safe and farm up just a little bit until Sutsujin gets his level 4, which he did. Now the question is, the first objective fight, Arashi. I feel like RRQ should be favored here, right? Question mark?
I do believe so, with the region advantage that Dairon will have with the Glorious Pathway and the Revitalize, and also the fact that Edoc on the Jawhead is a tank but also has a decent amount of damage. I feel like they should be able to find something.
My goodness, the chase and the flicker by Edoc, and that's the first kill for this Jawhead. Good one for RRQ.
Great timing. And again, the pick of potential, the pick of threat is just so dangerous.
Oh, they're not letting up just yet though. Dex might be in trouble here. The stun comes through. Dex still able to get away with the dash. And this might be a concede towards the turtle. And even Falcon, they're just trying to get this purple buff in peace, man.
Oh. Alright, Edoc getting knocked around, but he's way more survivable. Look at that, whoa!
Oh, feathered airstrike on towards PX7. One more HP or one more hit will do it, but no. Royal Milk got chased down by Edoc. Doesn't have the ejector just yet, and Jumping Jacks is done by Royal Milk. Benny with the Spear of Destruction connects, but looks like RQ just gonna bounce out and regroup.
The fact that the pick-up attempt from RRQ is on such a low cooldown, Edoc going for the ejector isn't an ultimate, and it doesn't always require a battle spell. So at any moment, there could be a random Spear of Alpha, there could be a stun coming out of Rins, there could be an ejector. So the multiple threats that RRQ can show, can flash over at Falcon Esports, makes it quite difficult for them to predict, what exact route RRQ are going to try and go for.
Ooh, mid lane though, there is a skirmish there. Edoc gonna get bounced on. Oh, boys forward. Dax gonna go out with the CC immune there, but Sutsujin takes the cake towards Kid X. 2 kills towards Kid X already. But down Romarashi, is this a concern?
I feel like he just loses out due to the lack of tankiness so far. He has damage, but again, in these fights, he's also the one tanking the damage. You can't really do both and get away with it. In the bottom lane though,
Benny getting ganked by 2 people here. Rin still saving, or it doesn't have to have ultimate just yet though. But it's still a good harass there towards the bottom lane, as no, Benny's not gonna go back. He's playing it bravely.
There's a lot of pressure from RRQ as well, just showing themselves like that. Like, look at this though, Edoc.
Oh, no dashes, or one more dash is still able for Dax, but Edoc gonna get caught up with the aggro from the turret. The Royal Milk gonna get pounced out by Sutsujin. You can see the damage already, the true damage, but it's not enough just yet from Sutsujin.
That's close, man. Edoc almost got punished for that. Another wave is stuck on the side of RRQ, and maybe Dairon can take advantage of that to bully Royal Milk even more. Because, Phobius is a very all-in type of hero, and Hylos actually likes going up against heroes like that to stack up the pulses of damage that he has from the second skill. Now, as the turtle shows up here, we'll have to see, man. The bush control that the Jawhead requires isn't available to RRQ just yet.
Yeah, and Dairon is gonna be the one who's checking the bush though. Royal Milk might be the target here. It looks like it's going to be Gidex, actually, and one more hit will do it. Sutsujin might take that one. It's actually Rins, even though he doesn't have that feathered airstrike just yet. Royal Milk in the front line. Frigid Glacier connects on towards Edoc, and also Dairon still taking a lot of damage in the front line. Rins gonna catch up with the flicker, but Dax wants the kill, wants some HP and kill and gold for himself. Sutsujin trying to chase again. The hits cannot go any further. And that should be it. for those two. Who wins at that time?
Oh, I don't know, man. That was such a chaotic chain of affairs there, especially because Falcon were actually able to secure the turtle in that fight. Dax, as always, especially on the Suyo, it's no surprise that he's able to go for a steal there, but the fights are actually a lot closer than you would expect. Especially in that kind of drawn-out format, I really do feel that you're seeing Falcon Esports gain a bit more value when RRQ are unable to actually get the decisive pickoff. Fortunately for them, they were able to delete Kid X almost immediately, but afterwards, when they're duking it out, you can see that Dax was able to come in and like do a lot of damage. Royal Milk was able to hit everyone at the same time. RRQ, if they want to keep having this dominance, they have to avoid clumping up together here, because it seems like that's a big concern.
Okay, Irok and Tsujin trying to help Toy get this one. Kirex might be caught in a bad situation here. Benny with the Spear of Destruction goes forward. Getting caught up in the Spear of Alpha. And that's a kill towards Toy 2, in fact, with Sky Pierce as well.
2 kills for RRQ. Falcon Esports just desperate to hang on to the turret, trying to make sure that they have some kind of semblance of control. It is traded back on the top side, but with 2 kills, and again, with the stacks potentially coming into the hands of RRQ, they're just pushing the tempo here. Edok going for just a walk under turret.
Just evading the freezing potential there from PX7. And look at this. The stacks Arashi from Tyrant towards Royal Milk. This is why Hylas is still pretty much one of the best heroes to counter this one. Edok, this might be a solo kill. Ejector, or there's people there trying to help him to get this one. The passive's not going to go through for Rinse, just 1 hit away, as Benny was able to get away.
But by doing that, right, even though they were unable to get the kill there, it kind of puts worries in the mind of Benny there. He wasn't expecting that. Now he's going to be a lot more careful when he's moving around, trying to go for some kind of split push pressure. But look at Falcon rushing down the turtle. This is their plan.
3 items already for Toy, stacking up the items. Tsujin gets the Retribution instead of Dax. Kidak's gonna be brought back by the Ejector, and that should be another kill for Toy. The Rhapsody gets him. Another Sky Piercer stack for the gold laner of the King of Kings.
Wow. Decisive moves from RRQ. Noticing the blitz attempt, immediately zoning, threatening with the Glorious Pathway, and Tsujin actually getting the turtle there. That's a great win for RRQ. And they're gonna extend it even more by going for the top side.
And the XP difference. Even PX7, he was 2 levels behind just now. He gets level 8 finally, compared to Rince's 9. And RQ right now, they're just rolling through the Falcons in the air. So we're gonna take a look at the gold leaderboard, Arashi. Something is very appalling on top there.
Well, Toy definitely is farming up a storm. So is Tsujin. This is how they have to play, right? Alpha's one of Alpha's strongest aspects is that farming speed after all. But so not too far below is Benny, right? Only 2,000 gold below if you look at the gold lane matchup. Definitely not ideal. I think we saw him secure the golden staff earlier. He's gonna require more than that, especially if you look at Dyron. He's actually doing very well for himself. And if he itemizes properly, for now at least, Benny still will not be able to shred that Hylas down at all.
Yeah, this is the question, I guess. Like, the Tyrant and Edok has been pretty disciplined so far in opening the bushes. Edok didn't really overextend too much, at least only 1 kill so far towards this Jawhead. And Tyrant will be the actual buddy in the front for RRQ. PX7, the Gratifice is gone! 1 more hit will do it, but no! Rince just missed a frame from that feathered airstrike.
Ooh, that's Royal Milk with the hero play as well, blocking the shot coming in from Toy. But this is the danger. Even if you have some clear in your team for Falcon Esports with Aurora, with the Moskov as well, all that damage came from so far away with the feather airstrike and the Death Sonatas that Araki Hoshi are able to threaten even under the turret. And I don't think there's any time here for Falcon Esports to even get in position.
Yep, absolutely no way. So it's been already level 13 compared to Texas 12, I believe, which is, not gonna lie, it's a bit better than I expected it to be, even though this is an alpha that's snowballing.
Alright, at least for now, Falcon Esports can still clear the jungle. But with this lowered, what's the idea here? Araki Hoshi can go for a multi-lane push, like a 3-lane lowered push, or they can stagger it and go for multiple base turrets individually, right? In theory, if they want to make use of that pick-off potential, they want to have more chances to try and go for it. And right now, Tsujin has that Winter Crown, so look look for a possibility for him to go in and kind of bait out some of the reactions coming in from Falcon Esports.
For sure, and Tyron has another item in the bag. It's Athena Shield, just 4 PX7s as damage, so he can be roaming around freely in the front line. For RRQ, it gets harder and harder as the time goes on for Falcon Esports right now. They're marching to the base. B-Dog though.
Look at
Still
Kid X
playing.
though.
Find something here? Get caught up.
Kid X is on the back, going for some kind of maneuver here, but the towers are falling, man. He needs to push the tempo.
Okay, Kid X still trying to find something here. I think Rince kind of spotted up. No, Rince does not know him. And Kid X will just try to play it safe. No Rince. Uh-oh, do they want to actually go for that? But RRQ just want to play discipline. They want to get the top lane. Try to play it little by little. Shin, goes in, still has the Winter Crown to bail him out. Still gonna go down either way by Jax though. It looks like bodies are falling. It's going to be RRQ losing 2 members. And Toy actually getting a retaliation there. 2 for 2 so far for Falcons and RRQ Hoshi.
Oh man, an equal trade, but all things considered, 3 turrets down for RRQ and Toy. Wants all the smoke, man, moving forward on the Granger. Not really threatened by any kind of hit-back potential from Falcon Esports. That's unfortunate that Susujin was able to be caught so far out in the front, kind of left alone, overextended a little bit. And look at this, they're still sticking around right here, RRQ.
Yeah, they're just caging the Falcons in a birdcage. And the thing about Toy is he has the Fighter Emblem and a Festival of Blood, as you said earlier, Rashi, so I don't think he needs to recall anytime soon. If he gets to like 1/3 of HP, he can just heal up with the minions and also with the camps as well. So they're just very comfortable just staying here. As 3 shots of Mr. Toy was able to get PX7 down to half HP, even with the Blood Wings passive.
It really seems like the front line for Falcon Esports is still durable enough to tank some of those shots. But when it comes to the backline, dude, 3 shots, half HP, even lower, that's just dangerous, man. Especially, again, if it's just comboed with a very quick Feather Airstrike, that could be it. That could be a backline member gone for quite a decent amount of time. By all means, we're only at 12 minutes right now. Death timers aren't crazy. But with this pace, man, there's so much that RRQ can try and find and do in 2 minutes. As we take a look at some of these items, glowing wands available for PX7 on the Aurora. It's going to cut down on all this regeneration, and it's a value item considering the Festival of Blood on the Granger. The shielding and healing coming in from literally everyone, the Alpha, the Hylas as well. And now Benny finally with the Trinity and the Malefic Gun. This is a massive power spike, but is it enough? Dyron only has the Dominance Ice completed, but I believe he's working on one more physical defense item immediately already.
I think it's going to come down to how Rince will execute this Feather Airstrike, because so far Benny does not have a single magic defense item that he can use to be able to kind of deter the damage. Meanwhile, we're a little bit gonna get dove on by the Spear of Alpha from Suchijin. The kill goes down or goes to Toy. Benny and crew is so low, and this should be it. RRQ will take the game. Game number 1 against the representative of Myanmar in a convincing fashion.
Talk about finishing strong.